Good evening, everyone. We are here to discuss 2-3 numericals on some applications of trigonometry, and this chapter is very important because some students they find difficulty in solving. Uh, Better to say that in approaching this type of questions, they find it very difficult. Okay, so I'm going to make the approach to be very easier method so that we can solve this kind of numbers as early as possible sitting in the examination hall. So I would like to tell that first of all we are going to solve a very simple question, then we are going to discuss questions on a better approach so that we can solve, yes, so that we can solve um, a more difficult as compared to the question what we are looking now onto the screen. The first question says that, yes, the question is about, if I can zoom it, okay, um, yes, we can have better approach on this question here. See, the question says that a breeze across a river makes an angle 45-degree with the river bank. Okay, it makes an angle 45-degree with the river bank, and if I say that, yes, if I can say that the breeze looks like this, okay, the breeze looks in this way, and there is uh, a river which is flowing under the breeze, and if I can say that this breeze, uh, yes, the length of this breeze is 150 meter. The length of this breeze is 150 meter. Okay, so how to do it? The length of the breeze is 150 meter. Okay, now, yes, just a minute. If I can solve this, wait, wait for a minute. Yes, yeah. So the length of the breeze is the length of the breeze is um, yes. What is the length of the breeze? 150 meter. Okay. So this is 150 meter, and the river is flowing under the breeze. If the length of the breeze across the river is 150 meter, what is the width of the river? The width of the river is this. Okay. If I can mark it with the red pen, the width of the river is this. X. This is the width of the river. That means this is the width of the river. This is the width of the river. And this is the length of the breeze. This is the length of the breeze, that is 150 meter. So you can see that angle is even given to you. This angle has been given to you. Better to say that I can draw in this way. Is not it? I have represented this diagram here. Okay. So if I can say that, if the diagram looks like this, okay. So this becomes the width of the river X, and this is the length of the breeze 150 meter. This is the length of the breeze 150 meter. I need to find the value of X. See. This is angle. This is angle, and the side opposite to this angle is called as P. This is called as perpendicular. The side which is opposite to the angle is called as perpendicular. Okay, the side which is opposite to the angle is called as perpendicular, and the side which is opposite to 90 degrees is called as hypotenuse. Okay, so better to say that we have the relation between hypotenuse and perpendicular. Hypotenuse and perpendicular. And what is the relationship between hypotenuse and perpendicular? And that is nothing but tan. Okay, because sorry, I beg a pardon for it. This is the relation of sine. Okay, sine here, angle is given to you as 45 degree. Sine 45 degree is equal to P by H, perpendicular by hypotenuse. So I can say that what is the value of sine 45? 1 by root 2 is equal to, what is P here? What is P? 45 opposite is called as P. This the value is X, and hypotenuse, this is nothing but 150 meter. Okay, this is 150 meter. So here I can say that if I cross multiply these two terms, then I can get as root 2x is equal to 150 into 1, that is 150. So x is equal to 150 by root 2. And now if I can solve the value of x, that is equal to 150, what is the value of root 2? The value of root 2 is, or you can rationalize this by multiplying root 2 here and root 2 at the bottom. So 150 into root 2, by root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 ones are 2, 75s are. So this comes out as x is equal to 75 root 2. This comes out as x is equal to 75 root 2. This implies x is equal to 75. What is the value of root 2? 1.41. And if you solve the value of x, you're going to get the value of x as 106.05 meter. This leaves behind the right answer, 106.05 meter. So what is the width of this river? 106.05 meter. In this way you can solve the different approach of this different type of questions. Okay, so let us move to the another part of the question. Let us move to the another part of the question where it has been asked. Okay, so shall we move to the another part of the question and we can find out that what the other question says us. Okay, the question is on, yes, the question is here. Just a minute. Yes, this is the question, and you can see in this question that, yes, the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point A due south of the tower is alpha, and from point B due east of the tower is beta. That means the angle of elevations are given as alpha and beta. And if AB is equal to D, you need to show that the height of the tower is this much. Okay. So to understand this question, you need to imagine that, suppose this is the ground surface, this is ground surface, this is the 3D figure. Better to say is that this is the 3D figure, and one person is there. See, the tower looks like this. One person is there standing here, another person is standing here, but this person is somewhere in this way. Okay, that means you need to understand that this person is also on the ground, but he is on the other way of the tower. Okay, so this represents this this diagram represents this type of question. So we can say that, to better understand this type of question, you need to assume that this is the ground surface. Okay, one person is standing at this point of the tower, another person is at this point of the tower. Okay, now to understand the question now, yes, this question is very important type of question, because this question often comes in the examination, thereby asking a lot many trouble for the um, yes, for the students. Okay, so my dear students, if I say that uh, this person is also standing on the ground. Okay, if I draw this diagram here, I can say that this person is also standing on the ground, but is looking to the top of the tower and thus making an angle of alpha with the ground. You understand what I am speaking to you? So this is point P and this is point Q and this is point A. So this makes angle 90°. And when it makes angle 90°, this is alpha and this is Y. You have taken this as Y. Okay. So this is the height. If I can erase it, yes, yes, this is the height H and this is Y. So angle opposite is called as perpendicular, and angle and 90° where it remains, this is called as base. So perpendicular and base, what kind of relationship exists between perpendicular and base? That is called as I think that is you can write, suppose cot alpha, we know that tan alpha is nothing but P by B. So cot alpha is reverse of this is B by P. So I can write in this way that cot alpha is equal to B. What is the base here? Y by P. What is P here? Perpendicular is H. So this becomes equation number 1. Let us skip this as equation number 1. Okay. Moving to the other part. See, we have got now cot alpha. Let us proceed for cot beta. Yes. The other figure is here. So this is also the other person standing here. This is the tower PQ, and the person is standing on the other part. So I can see that this person B makes an angle of beta. Okay, and this is 90° because this is at the ground. So when it makes an angle 90°, I can say that 90° and this angle, this is called as base, and this base I have taken as X, and angle opposite is called as perpendicular, and the perpendicular is taken as H. Okay, so I can say in a better way that if I can find cot beta, what will be cot beta? The cot beta will be nothing but, yes, the cot beta is nothing but base by perpendicular. Yes or no? So I can write this as cot beta is equal to base. Base is how much? X by perpendicular is H. Okay. So leaves behind equation number 2. Or you can write in this other way that here you can write, you can draw one equation here, that is I can write here that y is equal to h cot alpha. You get my point? Y is equal to h cot alpha, and here I can write that x is equal to h cot beta. You do understand what I'm speaking to you? So we have got, yes, we have got different equations now. Now you tell me that this is also 90-degree, because the persons, they are standing on the opposite way. Okay, this is also 90-degree. So this 90-degree opposite is called as hypotenuse. Okay, so from this figure we can say that, this is hypotenuse. Okay, so d square is equal to y square plus x square, y square plus x square. Okay, d square is equal to y square plus x square. So I can say that d square is equal to, if I can keep it in this way, y square. What is y? What is the value of y? H cot alpha. So I can write this as h cot alpha square plus, what is x square? H cot beta square, h cot beta square. Okay, so if I can proceed now, d square is equal to h cot alpha square, that is h square cot square alpha plus h cot beta square, h square cot square beta, h square cot square beta. You need to understand 2-3 methods here how to approach this kind of questions, and this will become very easy for you. Now d square is equal to h square will get common here, so this comes out as cot square alpha plus cot square beta. Now if I can write, yes, if I can do in this way, h square cot square alpha plus cot square beta, this comes out as d square, because I have written this part in this way and the other LHS on the RHS part. So h square is equal to, h square is multiplied here, so h square is equal to d square upon, when this terms come here, cot square alpha plus cot square beta. So h square is equal to this much, so root over here, then root over also here. So root over of h square is h, that is equal to root over of d square is d by root over of cot square alpha plus cot square beta, which leaves behind your proof, hence proved. Okay, so in this way we can do this kind of numbers. So thanks for joining this live stream, and here I would like to say that yes, you can also tune into this live stream and ask your doubts, and we will be there to help you in all other ways. Thank you very much for joining this live stream. Thank you.